Hi everybody, it's Vince. So today, I'm going to show you the cast of the new Elvis movie that's coming out on June 3rd of 2022. So yeah. So first off, we've got Tom Hanks as Colonel Tom Parker, Elvis's manager. I don't really like Colonel Tom Parker that much. I just maybe think Elvis could have done more if maybe without Colonel Tom Parker, but yeah, I don't like him that much, but you can like him if you want. I'm not trying to put any of you down. So yeah, there's Tom Hanks as Colonel Tom Parker. And then there's Olivia Dijon as Priscilla Presley. She was Elvis's wife. So yeah. I like Priscilla. I think she's a nice woman, but again, like with Colonel Tom Parker, we all have our opinions, so you can dislike Priscilla if you want. I'm not trying to put any of you down. And then there's Dacre Montgomery as Steve Binder. He was the director of Elvis's iconic 68 comeback special that I really love, so I'm excited for that. Here's some footage from
baby leaves you gotta tell the tale.
So yeah, hope you all enjoyed that. And then there's Luke Bracey as Jerry Schilling. Jerry Schilling worked for Elvis sometime in the 1970s. So yeah. And then there's Austin Butler as Elvis Presley. And if you go into his photo, doesn't he look like John Travolta? See that? So, yeah. But I wonder how he goes with playing Elvis, because believe it or not, Elvis is a pretty hard character to play. So, yeah, I wonder how he goes. So, yeah. Then there's David Wenham as Hank Snow. Yeah, that's sort of weird, because I don't think Elvis and Hank Snow ever met. But I'm wondering if it's just, like, more about the Colonel now, because Colonel Tom Parker was Hank Snow's manager as well, so I'm starting to think maybe it's more about the Colonel, because I don't think Hank Snow really has anything to do with Elvis, but yeah. I'll find out what that's about when I see it in cinemas. And then there's Richard Roxburgh as Vernon Presley, Elvis's father. He actually replaced somebody. He replaced Rufus Sewell. He was originally playing Vernon, but since the film got delayed in March of 2020 because of Tom Hanks getting COVID, Rufus Sewell had to stop after that. So now it's Richard Roxburgh. And then there's Xavier Samuel. No one who he plays. That's a bit weird. Maybe he's just an extra. Then there's Kelvin Harrison Jr. as B.B. King. B.B. King and Elvis were friends and stuff. So, yeah, there's Kelvin Harrison. So, yeah, there's Kelvin Harrison Jr. as B.B. King. And then there's Kate Malviny as Marion Keisker. Her and Elvis actually have a story behind each other. Marion Keisker was the first person that Elvis could meet in Sun Records where he started, because Sam Phillips wasn't at the studio then, I think. And then so she was the one that Elvis did his first recording, My Happiness too. And then there's Natasha Bassett. No one who she plays either. Leon Ford as Tom Diskin. I don't really know who that is, but yeah. And then there's Josh McConville. And then there's Gary Clark Jr. as Arthur Big Boy Crudup. He was the guy that wrote That's Alright Mama, Elvis's first public recording. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then there's Helen Thompson as Gladys Presley. She replaces somebody as well. She replaces Maggie Gyllenhaal, who was originally meant to play Gladys, but it was the same situation with Rufus Sewell. It's like she had to stop after the filming got delayed, so now it's Helen Thompson. And then there's Lily Wallace as Energy Bomb Scream Queen. I don't really know what that means, but yeah. Charles Grounds, nobody who he plays. Alton Mason as Little Richard. It's sort of the same thing with Hank Snow. I don't really know why Little Richard's in there, because I don't think Elvis and Little Richard ever met. But, yeah. I'll see that. I'll see why he's in it, I guess, when I see it. Gareth Davies, no one who he plays. And then, Chaden J as young Elvis. And that means, like, Elvis when he was a boy, like, 10 years old and all that. Mike Bingerman as Sonny West. He was, like, Red West's cousin, and Red West was actually Elvis's friend in high school, which, as you can see, Red West is not here, but, which is very strange, because, you know, Elvis and Red West were really good friends, and I think Red West had more of an impact on Elvis's life than Sonny, but anyway. Then there's David Gannon as Charlie Hodge. He was the guy that sang with Elvis in the 70s and gave Elvis his water and scarves. And then there's Adam Dunn as Bill Black, who was Elvis's bass player in the 1950s. So yeah, that's basically all the, like, sort of important people in the movie. The rest are just, like, Elvis fan and things like that. So yeah, they're all the important cast of the movie, and hope you enjoyed. Bye!